Conan O'Brien took the stage. Right, my favorite late night show host of all time is Conan O'Brien. Conan O'Brien took the stage at the Oscars while hosting, and he had like a 15-second joke. And he said, you know, we're halfway through the show. Now let's bring out Kendrick Lamar and have him call Drake a pedophile.
Yeah, shit.
He said that live in front of millions of people, in front of the whole world. Some of the most richest people, some of the most famous people in the world.
Another one to the list, bro.
He said it, right? So now it's like, are the Oscars, the Academy, is the entire Academy on Drake's Opolis, aside from the ginger, Conan O'Brien, right? Because Conan also added another line. He was like, don't worry, I'm lawyered up. Wow. And that's like a sub at Drake, because like Drake's suing people.
Wow.
So he's like, oh, if they want to sue, I'm lawyered up. Even though he's not probably lawyered up. Because I'm gonna read it for you guys, but there was a black guy that wrote the joke. A good ass like comedy writer, and I think he's written for Conan in the past, like on the show.
Yeah.
And he wrote the joke, and he came out and said like, "Oh, thank God this joke worked. I had like a $50 bet, it worked." Blah blah blah. He was like joking about it on Twitter. So it was like, oh, because Conan has had jokes that he's written himself.
For sure.
And obviously, I was like, this had to be, you know, someone
Somebody
of the
else.
culture.
Yeah.
It's not a white man.
Because it was like, you could be tacky, but it wasn't tacky. It was like, actually,
No,
it's
it's funny. It was subtle.
good.
Because Serena Williams' joke was tacky as hell.
Yeah.
What'd she
like,
say?
It was back in the what's the EPSIs, the awards for the athletes.
Mm-hmm.
She was like something about dancing on Drake's grave or something.
Some shit like that.
Some
Something about her
shit.
ex. Some
Yeah,
bullshit.
It was
Yikes.
so bad. It was so bad.
Yeah. So
Yeah, okay.
it's like, first of all, this beef has gotten so big that it's reached
Actors.
the Grammys, the Super Bowl, and now the Oscars.
Crazy.
And over the weekend, I was watching SNL, and they had a joke about the beef. Like, I'm like, this is everywhere. Like, this is insane, right? Like, this is never gonna end. Like, this is insane. Every week you could talk about it forever. Especially that song specifically, right? Because everything around it. Especially, I feel like Drake, to his own detriment, once you involve legal action, it's like people are gonna you're gonna have even Conan O'Brien joking about it, right?
And now there's people hearing it for the first time.
Yeah,
There's people like seeing at the Super Bowl who've never surprisingly heard this song.
literally.
And now people probably Googling what the hell Conan O'Brien was talking about and hearing the song. Like, it's insane.
I wish the chat was filled with the Kendrick fans right now, because I'm gonna take a take back, my nigga. That song, the impact is insane,
Oh, it's
the biggest diss record of all time.
bro. No,
Already.
it is. Yeah,
yeah, for
Bro,
sure.
I'm on Twitter and I'm looking at a thread of like viral TikToks across the globe.
Damn.
Of people dancing to this song. It got played at a fucking soccer game in like Europe.
Jesus.
And they had like, they played like they put like, you know how they do like the signs?
Yeah.
They put up a sign and it was like, not like us. In a country that doesn't even speak English. Bro, I fucking lost it, bro. I'm like, yeah, nah, Kendrick's the GOAT, bro. That's it.
Well, yeah. Over the week, there was that a famous Mexican singer.
He did a cover, right?
He did a cover to Not Like Us.
Yeah.
They danced on it on Univision.
Yeah, they danced on.
What is happening?
And then the bald dude who does all the contract stuff on Twitter, I've seen you interact with him before, the white guy.
O'Brien, the Brian Zensky, the owner of AudioMac.
He broke down like the
Shout to
split.
Z.
Yeah, he broke down the splits on that shit. Bro, he's getting paid residuals for that for like the rest of his life.
Oh yeah, because like his business is great now. Like,
Because PG Lang.
Because PG Lang,
Yeah.
like he super owns that record.
Yeah. So he's like, he said the for that artist to have been able to do that, he had to have like licensed in some way that he's gonna get paid forever.
And that guy's like a picky guy. Like he only does like Mexican ballads, like specific music. That's the first time he's done anything like that. So people are like, oh, this guy really just likes this song a lot.
I mean, it's a good song.
I think it's a Super Bowl too. It's an effect of the Super Bowl. The ramifications of the Super Bowl, you attach it, because think about it, like the song feels now like it's gotten bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
Because
Super
beyond
Bowl.
the beef.
Again, people are hearing it for the first time.
Yeah.
And now like older people are hearing it for the first time. People who don't give a fuck about hip hop are hearing it for the first time. And now it's kind of like, oh, when Gambino shouted out Bad and Bougie when he won an Oscar, one of the actor awards. I'm not a movie nigga. Bad and Bougie ended up becoming like way bigger than it already was. It's like now it's reaching bigger audiences, and it's just like, yo, like it's not a subliminal diss. He's saying on record, hey Drake. Like,
Yeah.
so it's like, even if you don't give a fuck about hip hop, you know who Drake is. So it's just like, it's insane.
He definitely took something out of Drake's playbook. The hook, Not Like Us, is something that is so universal. It was the same way when he did it to Meek.
Yeah.
Back to back.
He did the back-to-back shit to him.
He literally, that's why he said, he's like, I like that record. I would come back to that one. Like he was saying it. I'm gonna give you the same trendy, hooky diss song you gave to Meek. I'm gonna do it right back to you, nigga. And I'm gonna do it better. That was sick.
And the fucked up part about it is too, it's just like, again, like to your point, you can use the song for anything. Like a little league team can win a championship and they can
They're
play
not like us.
because it's a victory.
It's a victory song.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just like from all aspects, it's perfect.
Here's the joke.
Well, we're halfway. We're halfway through the show, which means it's time for Kendrick Lamar to come out and call Drake a pedophile.
No, I made me laugh.
Don't worry, I'm lawyered up.
Yeah, you can tell he was nervous. You can tell he's like, I hope the kids get this one.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm lawyered up.
Honestly, if you think about it, the last part, the way he delivered it was fucking probably the funniest part.
Yeah.
He's like standing there, man. He's like, fuck.
Shook as fuck.
He's like, fuck. And he's like, oh, don't worry, I'm lawyered up.
Because it's not even about the laughter. It's damn, I might be fucked after this.
Yeah. But
Like-
yo, you gotta think.
So here's a writer.
Shout out to Skylar Higley.
Skylar Higley says, "Thank you to the Academy and S&P for folding and not cutting this joke." Right? So he's like, okay, I wrote that joke, and then he says, I wrote the Kendrick Lamar joke and bet our executive producer $50 that it would kill. I just made $50.
Yo.
Yeah, because that
So-
went viral.
So that we have it. You know,
He better
Black-
hold on to that 50 though, Drake. I don't know if this nigga's lawyered up though. Skylar,
I
get a
know,
lawyer.
Skylar, you should have might not tweeted that.
Yeah,
shit.
Get that
Skylar-
shit to
You
yourself,
need more than
brother.
$50, bro.
Yeah.
Lawyers,
That's
lawyer up,
definition,
gang.
brother.
Another one to the list, bro.
Yeah,
Fuck.
but here we have a black writer was behind this joke. I think Conan specific black writer, because like, you go on his bio and it says formerly Conan.
Okay.
But I'm pretty sure he's probably still working with Conan. He does other things too. But shout out to Skylar.
Is that the Onion? That's dope.
Yeah, that's fire.
You know what I'm saying? And look at this. He's like, wow, we did it. We created the dumbest post of all time.
Shout out to Ack.
Grand Wizard running Academics' page says that he compares Drake to Emmett Till. It's like, bro, come on.
What
Yikes.
the fuck, bro?
This page, they go too far with this shit, bro.
The money that Ack gets from Drake must be like generational, twin.
Oh, no, it's steak. Look at this. It's steak money. That's all it is, too. That steak ad shit is like too far. God bless. God bless you. I already spoke to him. He knows the vibes. Grand Wizard. They know what they're doing over there.
No,
but-
yeah, they're trolling for interactions at this
yeah,
point.
it's the rage bait, but it works. You know, God bless. But I will say, this joke was funny. I'm glad, you know, the writer was of the culture. It makes sense now because it makes it even funnier. Because, like, okay, he wrote that for Conan. It wasn't like Conan just trying to be like, let me be trendy. You know what I'm saying? It was like, okay, this guy had a joke. You know, it makes sense. And it just shit hit. This shit hit.
I wonder like who Drake pissed at in the actor world. Cause like with the rapper stuff, like doing this at the Grammy, Super Bowl, all these things make sense. But like, who did Drake piss off to where the Oscars are like, yeah, you can do that joke? Cause I'm sure that was on teleprompter, meaning it got approved.
Man.
Like, unless it was off the whim, but it's just like, who did he piss off in the acting world where they're like, not only are we gonna let you say this word, we're gonna let you say the full word.
I
He
think
say
it's just,
pedo. He said the full word.
Yeah.
someone on Twitter said, we're having a lot with white people, and I agree with this. Black people blow sun up, and white people just hop on the bandwagon.
That's real.
And I think like the black person in the room just made such a great case. Like, yo, this is the biggest thing on the planet right now.
Yeah, there's nothing funnier than this. Like,
Yeah.
you're going to kill.
Yeah, because Drake or Kendrick are not there. So it's like, how can we make them a part of this?
Yeah, I think
The
that's what it
Oscars.
was.
And
Okay, let's make a joke about him.
And Drake also just can't get mad at Conan O'Brien. Like, that just like, I mean, he probably
No, it's
will,
cool,
but
man.
like, that's the least of his.
A Conan bar is coming.
No, for sure. For sure. He's definitely gonna like holler at like Conan's like niece or some shit.
And, like, how he's, like,
he said the
orange
summer
and
gonna be
shit.
lit, bro.
Yeah.
And then look at this.